shit! Just something like this happened. Just when I put all this effort into dressing up like this. And shit, literal shit, on my nice new shoes. The only nice shoes that fit me in the house. How am I supposed to go to the wedding now? Come on, have a lot of courage, a lot of faith. Lord Shiva, please let them take me in. Let them accept me. Let them continue to love me. 5,000 years ago, that's when I should have been born. Back then, I would have been understood, recognised for who I am, not cast away because of it. Cast away from my own sister's wedding? Surely Shiva, they wouldn't be so cruel. Hell, I've been helping Mum organise it for months. And yet, my community would have accepted me. And that would have been in spite of my identity. No, it would have been because of it. People would have come to me for guidance, the divine insight people like me possess. What will they say when I go back, Shiva? How will I tell them? How will I explain to them something as simple and as complex as, well, me? I've always known I was different in my core. Lord Shiva, you know this. God knows how many times I reached out to you as a kid, begging you to make me normal, able to blend in with other boys. I wouldn't have had to hide. People would have seen me for who I was, not who I was pretending to be. I would have been a member of the third sex. It's what you would nowadays call non-binary, a rather modern term for an ancient identity, one that's been around for millennia. Boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, and me. Here I am hopping around in circles while out there so my mum will be trying to find me. I think she'll understand why I've been gone. After all, she even accepted it, and Didi, the most sickeningly love-struck sister there ever was, brought home her Irishman. As long as they had an Indian wedding, Mum and Papa were happy to give their blessings. I bet Didi will tease me for stealing one of her saris. Maybe she'll understand when I say that my kurta just didn't feel right today. We always come here to this park, this very playground, Didi and I. We'd be goofing around like siblings do. She'd pretend to push me off the climbing frame. As revenge, I'd push her off the swings. She's always been supportive in her own way. She never even questioned it when I told her my favourite god, out of the many, many gods to choose from, was Lord Shiva. My sweet, gender-fluid Shiva. He took on a female form as one of his reincarnations. But we barely talk now, like we used to. I think it's because she can sense that I'm hiding something. And she doesn't want to push and ask what it is. When I first found out about you, I was 9. We were in India, like we were every summer, doing the rounds, visiting the extended family. It was scorching. We were visiting a temple, one of the oldest in Bihar, beautifully ornate with statues and engravings everywhere. Of course, we had to take off our shoes. The gods clearly didn't appreciate my gesture of respect much, as my feet burned up immediately. The hot marble felt like cold beneath my child-sized feet. I must have yelped out as my papa, sad to do, came up immediately to stop the pain. He lifted me onto his shoulders. I could immediately see all the carvings so close up. Gorgeous, like falling stars, backlit with this glow of the sun that reached through the marble and lit up the scene so they glittered. And it was you, my beloved Lord Shiva, dressed as a woman. I knew it was you, by the river Ganges knotted in your hair. You were in these gorgeous silk saris glittering. And even then, I was a child, but I immediately knew. I could sense that something had shifted, something big had happened. And even though I was surrounded by a bigoted society, I knew the gods would understand. I knew the gods would accept me. Shiva would accept me. And my family, they'll accept me too. It's funny what memories come back to you when you're stressed. I'm a proud, card-carrying member of the third sex. Sure, I'm not revered. I'm not worshipped like the time of the Vedics. But I can and I will be accepted. The gods themselves have decided it. You'll have to excuse me for now, though. There's a wedding I have to get to.